I look like mom. I look like mom. Look at me. What is that?
It's sleep deprivation.
The ugliest thing I've ever seen.
I've seen you uglier.
Okay. Walmart adventure. I got our essentials since I'm sick. I got my Zicam, the eccentric brand at L'Oreal. We got this. What?
Generic, not eccentric brand.
That's just what you said earlier.
No,
Are you sure?
that doesn't even make any sense.
I don't know what it means. So. And then we got our
You just
Carmex.
say words. You just
And
say
I
words.
No, that's just what I heard from your mouth, Mom. I also got Carmex lip balm. I just learned recently that they have more flavors.
We changed the clocks back.
We changed the clocks back tonight by 3 hours behind.
So it already feels...
Can you actually hold this so I can like make myself look a little bit better? No, hold it up to you. Vlog for me. I mean, you could vlog me too. That works. Or whatever. I feel so uneasy having someone hold it for me. Can you stop shaking so much so people can like acknowledge my beauty?
It's my swag.
Yeah. Please don't ever say that. Thank you. Like not
Listen.
good. That was really not good for my video. What is that? Let go. Make it dip. Make it dip. No, I didn't even accomplish anything. What? Okay. What? Look at my vein.
Yeah.
Do you see that? Does that have to do with when I was born? Like, and there's something wrong with my head? You remember that? Okay. So I was born, and
I was born.
I know. Let me give you the tea on this. No, I'm serious. It's very important because you guys might. It will probably make sense to you for many reasons. So I was born without a soft spot in my forehead. Most babies, when they're born, or all babies apparently, I don't know, like I guess we have to like stereotype babies now. So all babies literally were born with soft spots on their foreheads. I don't know why you tell me God created us all.
It's not on your forehead. It's up here. This is where the soft spot
Whatever.
is, not your
Okay, well
forehead.
I didn't have a soft spot above my forehead, so my upper head, and so my parents were like, okay, there's something wrong here. We just birthed like a warclops, and we don't know how to like handle
It
it.
wasn't like that. Nobody noticed.
Anyway, so apparently nobody noticed, but I think I did because I was the one that had it.
We didn't notice till like your...
I was unaware
It was
because
like
I
your
was
3
a
month
literal
visit,
newborn
and
human child.
It was closing quickly.
It was closing?
Yeah, like
So
it
anyway.
was fusing too quickly, which can potentially affect the growth of the brain at that stage. But the local doctor made that diagnosis.
That was just a
and
local
then we
doctor.
took you to Hershey Medical Center
What if-
to see a
what-
specialist, and he said you were fine, that we could still do something about it, and to make sure you don't end up looking like a Klingon.
He
But
said that?
if anything, you would have had like a ridge. They would have had to take the front of your skull off, break it apart, and then put it back on. It was like way too extreme. I couldn't do that to my baby.
Imagine
unless it was-
having a child born and then the doctor's casually like, hey, your child has something wrong with his head and we have to take its skull off, okay? And then sew it back on the head. It would be a little...
I don't think they sew your skull
Honestly,
back
I
on.
would be a little uneasy if that happened to me. And they told me that, like, my kid was, like...
You wouldn't do it unless you absolutely had to for...
The doctor was like, if you-
okay. You don't want to
Not inside. The only weird thing that happened from this non-surgery is I have this really bold vein down my forehead when I laugh.
It
But
would have had
does.
a ridge, like a bony ridge.
Like it sticks
Like
out.
a Klingon. I thought, well, she's going to look like a Klingon. But it didn't... Come on.
I didn't want to waste that. Make it dip. Moral of the story is I didn't get the surgery, and that's
Why you look weird.
and why my brain is the way it is, because it's my parents' fault. So honestly, they can't blame me for who I am.
that
They
has
can't tell me
nothing-
that I'm not adulting correctly.
nothing to do
That's on
with
them.
your
They
dysfunction.
didn't let the doctor sew my head off and on again. Okay, so that's on them. We're literally in the completely opposite section of what we're supposed to be in. Where do you see a camera in sight,
They look like camera lenses.
Mom? Okay, let me just like look at this. Smart home security system.
All
You
right.
idiot. Well, I'm gonna turn this off because I'm like done.
Like you already. This
Shit.
isn't what we do when we're together. You can put funny stuff together. You just need to get good at editing. You need to put the time in.
Baby, take a sip.
Why did you not get a bath?